Hello there, welcome to a tyke farming in the Philippines. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ding-a-ling ding dong the bell. It's Friday morning, 7:30. We'll have 3 men on site today, possibly 4. With 2 men on site yesterday working. I didn't make a video, but I'll show you what they've been doing yesterday on today's video. It's overcast, very cool, very nice, with a lot of rain last night, so the tanks are overflowing. So I'll turn the camera around and I'll go and look at the pigs and see what we did yesterday. Right. So we've got a gate up, which is a lot easier. The chickens haven't been fed yet this morning, I'll leave that to win. And we've sorted that gate out as well, so it opens right up. Yeah, so that's a good step forward. Because as it was before, it was just hard work. I've got a temporary bungee cord on there. So, but I need to sort that door out as well, going to sort that door out. So I started the pigs on wet feed. They're on it every meal now. And I'll give them a week on that, and then I'll start fermenting the feed for the pigs as well. That was made up last night, so it'll be starting the process, but I'll add an extra bucket and start fermenting it after about a week. And they're going through the feed a lot better with it being wet. There's nothing at all left in that trough from last night, and they're getting more feed. It's different. They were getting 3 scoops in the morning, 3 in the evening, and 2 at lunchtime. Now they're getting about 5 in the morning, evening, and maybe 3 or 4 at lunchtime. But of course, with it being wet, 5 scoops is maybe equivalent to 3.5 of dry feed. So they are getting more, but not as much as it sounds. The stools are all still nice, so there's no scouring. That's what we've got to keep an eye on. If they start scouring a bit, then we would have gone back on dry feed. Equally, when we start on fermented feed, if there's any scouring, we'll go back just to wet feed or back to dry feed. But yeah, it's all going well with the feed. and it's my belief they'll do better on fermented feed. So yeah, good day yesterday. Transforming the pig feed, no problems. Very happy we've got that gate sorted out. Now what we'll be doing today, yet to be decided. We can go on to back onto the house. We'll be back onto netting, I would think, over the other side, because with 3 men in. If Soy's back on the post, he can work by himself bending. It'll take 2 of us. Morning. It'll take 2 of us to stretch this netting out. So with the netting to complete down here, with the chicken house to build, and we've got to finish off that wall. But there's no urgency for that chicken house. Because we thought we had a problem with the big chickens and small chickens, but no, we didn't. Yeah, so a lot going on. And the hens, some of the hens down there now are getting quite big. So we need to start looking at nesting boxes in that shed. And as soon as we get the odd 1 or 2 eggs being laid, then we'll separate the cages from the other birds, and we'll fill up the cages with laying hens. So I'll leave this video there, and we'll get back to you shortly. Now Jean's burning rubbish. So, before Christmas I did a video on restocking the shop. So, how did we go over Christmas? It's my first Christmas in this Surrey store. So we didn't know what to expect really. We were open during the fiesta, and that was different. So I decided to restock as much as possible on everything. Now, with mixed results, bread. For the first time we were selling loaves of bread in here, and Jean got 15. And she also got 2 pigs made of bread, which sold for 220 pesos each, I think. Now, we sold everything in bread. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. There's virtually no bread left. All the biscuits, there's a few biscuits left there. Popcorn, some breadstick type of things, and I can see 3 biscuits in a bag there. We could have sold a lot more bread. That flew off the shelves. Beer, we ran out of, late on Christmas Eve, we ran out of litre bottles of beer, which to buy litre bottles and they have 1 glass or cup, and that's how they drink them, they share them round. But we didn't run out of beer, we'd still a lot of half-litre bottles left, which they normally sell about 50-50. But over Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, it was all litre bottles. So we're restocking on beer, obviously. The soft drinks, they sold a little bit above normal, with 7 cases down the bottom to pick up as we go downtown today. But not like the Fiesta time, where we sold a full truckload of soft drinks in a week. Spirits, bottles of spirits, they sell quickly anyway, but yeah, the sales of spirits were way up. Bottled gas, I think I mentioned bottled gas. We sold a lot of bottled gas with 2 full crates. And then, generally speaking, the sales were up on everything. We've been busier than normal. But no, we didn't need all the extra stock that I bought in. As normal stocking levels would have coped with it. But that's okay, it's not a problem. It just means that for the next week, 2 weeks, we'll be buying bits and pieces and not restocking as we normally would from week to week. Nappies, diapers, we sold a lot more of them. And that's all I've noticed, which have been a lot of extra sales. But maybe 20% up on everything else. Noodles and rice, etc, etc, etc. Yeah, so that's an update on the stock. I don't think our frozen food sales were just as normal, I think.
Just the hot dog, we ran out of hot dogs.
Oh, hot dogs were, just saying. We ran out of hot dogs. But we didn't run out of very much at all. So we'll restock beer and that today and get ready for the new year. And I'll let you know how that goes. Maybe it might be different at New Year, maybe there'll be a run on other things. Ten to 1. So lunch hour will be finishing shortly. I just got back from Compostela half an hour ago. Restocked with litre bottles of beer. Some grower, pig feed grower, which is a feed to chickens up here. 3 bags of grower, 1 for me and 2 for the shop. That's about it, that's all we bought. So we've been, I don't think we've been working on the chicken run, and we've got blocks in and concreted. Not quite sure what they're doing there. Obviously to sit the hen house onto them, but they're going down bank, so the bottom 2 panels will have to come up another block a piece, I would think. And we've chopped a banana tree down this morning, and we've shredded that up, and it's in the barrel fermenting. So day after tomorrow I'll feed that to chickens, and I'll give a little bit to the pigs and see how they go on with that. So he's been bending all metal this morning. His pile's growing. we're making another post up here. Chickens are all inside. It's been raining. It's an overcast day again, nice and cool. It's just fined up, so half an hour they'll be outside again, I think. I'll go and have a look at the pigs. All sleeping. Very little feed in the trough. All the stools are still firm. Yeah, they much prefer that wet feed, that's for certain. Now Winner's going to make up another barrel of feed, so I'll go and see if it's round the corner. That's the banana stuff I made up. It'll maybe start fermenting tomorrow, with it being a cooler day. And all this is chicken feed. Just make sure it's covered with water. And this is the one we're using now. So I'll leave this video there and I'll do another one this evening. It's 5 o'clock, so we'll go and see what we've done today. Heavy rain all afternoon. They came across here, Wynn and Ramil, at 1 o'clock, and 15 minutes later I seen them running back in over the other side, and I don't think it stopped until about 4 o'clock, so they won't have done anything here. Nah. I've got a long sleeve shirt on. It's cold, believe it or not. So, count the posts. 3 there, we did have 5 made up. There's 2 there. Top one well, both of them, a little bit to finish. Pretty sure it was 5 we had made up. One there, and one over the other side. Yeah, 5. So we've near enough 5 posts made up. So we've got 2 done today. A lot of metal bending this morning. So not much to show. But you can't accomplish anything without preparation, I suppose. We'll have a look at the pigs. The first barrel of feed I made yesterday has gone this evening, and he's put a lot in the top, he said, and yeah, there's not a great deal left, but at least it's all cleaned up, and the rest of it will be cleaned up, and have a full barrel of feed there ready to go in the morning. In a couple of days' time I'll add another 2 barrels, and then it'll be fermenting before they get round to eating it. I'll try them on a bit of that banana stem, not tomorrow because it's quite cool, so it won't be fermented very much tomorrow. The day after I'll give it to the chickens, they love it, and I'll try it with pigs, see how they go with it. Not a lot of feed value in banana stems, but at least it's a change of diet. All the pigs are, all the chickens are in. I think of a chicken in. Oh, it's maybe at the back of the cages. I think there's one in the cage, so I'll go and see what that's doing in here. In there, rather. It stopped raining, but I won't let them out. And then I don't have to come down and put them in. Yeah, for some reason, he's in here. I'll pause the video and get him out. This one in between the 2 Plymouth Rocks. Nothing wrong with him, apparently. I mean, they're putting them in a cage. There's no water connected to these cages. So they're putting a little dish of water in, which they knock over. And when it's warm and there's no water, you're doing them more harm than good. Why he was in there, I don't know, because he never told me anything. So I'll let him out. I suppose the chicken's instinct after the rain is to come out and find some bugs or worms. anyway, I'll leave them in there tonight. Save me a job later on. So I'll leave this video there, and I'll do another one tomorrow.